Hello, hello, this is Arcades, and welcome back. Welcome to the next installment in my Foundry QuickStart guide video series. This one's going to be about automating steel. After the long journey we've had over the past few episodes since the steel pre-sequel, we're now getting into the actual steel itself. As you see back there in this little factory of mine, anyways, I've got a whole bunch of induction smelters. So the entire plan is we're going to use some induction smelters, turn ignium ore and the ferrite ore into ingots, ingots sent into assemblers, assemblers turn it into beams, and we'll have our stuff automated. So let's get to this, and this should be a pretty quick one, to be honest. So alright, catch you on the flip side. Alright, so we're back here inside our little guide playthrough world. So next step is we got to turn this ferrite inbound into a I got to tear this down. We got to tear it down, all this here, so we can widen up the area, and then we're going to turn this area into a steel producing area. So I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to tear this all down, and then we'll come back looking at some of the stuff. So okay, as you can see, it's all cleared out now. So, as you notice, I cut up this line over here. We have the line that we put in with the last one with getting the ferrite ore. It's cut up right there. I'm going to redirect this so that that line is separate and stays out of our steel production area. It's going to head over to here, and it's going to feed in to that system through over there. So that way it stays out of the way, and this area right here stays for steel. I opened up this area a bit so I'd have more room to work with, because a few test iterations, I needed to widen that up. So now, next stage is we need to look at the machinery. So the machineries we're going to be using for this, we'll just do a quick overview since the since the Steel pre-sequel. So what we're going to have is we've got the induction smelter here. We're going to have, under metallurgy, we're making steel ingots. So we're going to need 60 ore a minute. We have 640 ore a minute. So that, but we're going to have 320 being diverted to steel production. So that 320 divided by the 60 of the machine is 5.3 machines. So that means we're going to need 5 of these machines to handle all that. Now there is another thing to keep in mind. All right, let me make sure of something real quick. So we got 320 ore, and let's say we divide that by 20, and I'll show you why in a second. That will equal 40. Divided by 40, that leaves 8. Ooh, I could have a more even looking number with 8. See, here's the thing. Oh wait, no, this recipe doesn't change. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry about that. Okay, no. So yeah, these are 60 a minute. So we'll have 320 divided by 6. 60. Sorry, there we go. I was like 6. No, divided by 60. That is 5.3 machines that we need to cover the entire line that we're bringing up. So in that case, we also need to cover how much ignum ore we need for this. So if we're doing 5.3 machines, we need times that by the 60, by the 30 ignum ore a minute, and that equals we need 159 to cover all these. Now we have over here, we have 640 ignum rubble coming up, and we're going to turning that into ore. So we have 640 of that ore. Got the crusher right here, and metallurgy again, ignum ore, and that takes in 100 minutes to make 40 minutes. So if we're getting 100, that means we need 6.4 machines, because 640 divided by 100 equals 6.4 machines we need to cover all the content. Well, that gives us 40 ore a minute down here. So that 40 times 6.4, so we take 6.4 machines to cover the total coming in, and you times it by the 40 of the output, and that gives us a grand total of 256 ore a minute we're making. So we're making more than enough to cover this, and it gives us extra to cover any expansions we need of the steel. And this is just for making steel. We're not using this line for anything else. So we have room and extra to spare. We need to get the machinery put in, and yeah. So now we're making the steel ingots. Now we need to make the steel beams. Now that we can do this two ways, and that is either through assembler 1 or assembler 2. Now I think this is a good time to go ahead and note the difference between these machines. They both can do the same recipe: metallurgy, steel beams, metallurgy, steel beams. The difference comes in their speed. The base speed is 20 ingots to make 20 beams. The assembler Mark II, the assembler 2, which is the yellow one here, takes in 30 and makes 30. So for a 50% increase from the previous tier, you get a 50% increase of demand for an 50% increase of output. Now, the 50% comes from the fact that it was originally 20. In order to make 30, you need 10, and 10 is half of 20. So 50%. So for a 50%, so these machines do a 50% increase from the tier 1s, and the tier 3s are the same way beyond that. So we're using this. So we're going to be using this because this means less machines overall for the recipe. But if you want to, you can do this because you can kind of even out the numbers a bit. Since we're going to be doing 5.3 machines. See, the thing is that this is at 20 a minute. This is at 30 a minute. So it takes 3 of these machines to fulfill the output of 2 of those. But if we have this one, it's 1 for 1 because it's 30 ingots out, 30 beams out. And likewise, we get to tier 3, it could actually handle 1 machine to 2, if I'm guessing the number right now. I don't have them on access, so I can't confirm or deny. Glomar. Anyways, so the point is we're going to go ahead and use these because this makes it a 1 for 1. 1 machine to 1 smelter. So that's the plan, and I'm going to get working on it. So I'm going to make 6 of each of these, get them set up. We'll feed their lines to them, and we'll show you or you'll get to see the result. Let's get to building. Okay, so as you can see, we got Ignum ore flowing, or Ignum rubble flowing in here. They'll go through the crushers, get turned into ore, sent through this way. We will meet up with the ore from the elevator that's sending it out, and it will get fed into these machines. See right there's ore coming in right now, which will get sent into these. Then these get passed down this and put into storage. Pretty straightforward today, and there you go. That's steam, or steel being automated, and there you go. There's the first machines are being lit up. Oh, there it goes on the belt right now. First automated steel, not just like technically Prequel gave us actual first, but this is the first one since we started the steel production stuff. Now, so yeah, that's automating steel. Now, there's a few things I might still do on the side to may or may not show. I probably will, but for the time being. So next time we're done with steel production. Now it's on to the next steps. Our ultimate goal for this section right now is to get the research 3s done. But it's going to take a while. We need to get Ignum fuel rods done, plus a few other items to get into it. But that's the direction we're going. Those are the next few things we got coming up. And Ignum fuel rods are probably my most annoying thing to make in this. So, yeah. So I'm Arcades. I stream every weekend on Sunday, or every Sunday and Monday mornings. I'm Arcades. I stream every Sunday and Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I do general engineering games, so I hope you can join me for that. I hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. Like, subscribe, put any comments down below. Need any help or anything like that? I'm best as I can do. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. This is Arcades, signing out. Have yourself a good day.